Here we have to check if the point Q lies on the circle with center C. Just that. So this is a yes or no kind of question, where we just have to verify if the point Q lies on the circle with center C. So since no other information is given, let's move on to step 2 and analyze statement 1. Now, as per statement 1, R is a point on the circle and the distance from Q to R is equal to the distance from Q to C. This means that the statement 1 tells me that QR equals QC. Now let's take a diagram. Now since C is the center of the circle, let's draw that, and R is a point on the circle. Let's draw that as well. Now we can have one instance where Q lies on the circle and the distance from QC is equal to the distance from to QR. So in this scenario, we can say that yes, the point Q lies on the circle with the center C. Now let's take another example. Let's draw the center C, R on the circle, and let's take a point Q inside the circle, such that the distance from QC is equal to distance from QR. Now this also satisfies the information given in statement 1. However, Q does not lie on the circle. So we can answer the question with a no. Since we are getting two contradictory answers, we can say that the statement 1 is not sufficient, and out of the given options, we can eliminate answer choices A and D. Now let's move on to statement 2. As per statement 2, S is a point on the circle and the distance from Q to S. So let's write that down. QS is equal to SC. Now, just like the approach we followed in statement 1, let's do the same in statement 2 as well. That is, let's take a circle. Let's draw the center C, the point S on the circle, and in one instance, let's take the point Q on the circle. So, as per the statement 2, QS, which is this distance, this is equal to SC. And yes, we can answer the question with a yes, that Q does lie on the circle with center C. Let's take another scenario. C is the center, S lies on the circle, and let's take a point Q outside the circle, such that SC is equal to QS. Yep. Okay, but here Q does not lie on the circle, so we can answer the question with a no, and hence this makes the statement 2 also not sufficient. And we move on to the last step, which is step 3, where we combine the two statements and check if they are sufficient together or not. Now, since in statement 2 and statement 3 we use visualization to understand and to infer whether the point Q lies on the circle or not, let's do the same when we combine. Let's say we have a circle C, we have a circle with center C, S lies on the circle, R lies on the circle, and just like in the other two statements individually, let's take the point Q on the circle for this scenario. So in this case, QS is equal to SC. These two distances are same. And as per statement 1, QR is equal to QC. Since QC and CS are radiuses, so all of these will be of the same length. Now in this case, we can answer the question with a yes, that Q lies on the circle. Similarly, let's take a contradictory scenario. Let's draw the center C, point R, S, and let's take Q outside this time. Joining the points as per the information in statement 1 and 2, we have SC is equal to QS and QR is equal to QC. Now, if you see that Q does not lie on the circle, so this tells us that Q does not lie on the circle and we can answer the question within it. Since together also they are giving us a contradictory answer, hence the statements are not sufficient together as well, and the correct answer choice is option